Hey y'all, and thanks for tuning in for another video. It's your girl Naturally Nella, and I'm going to be doing a perm rod set on my blown out hair. I have not done one in a while, and I prefer to do my hair on blown out hair because it dries faster and I just like the results better. I'll be using Cream of Nature's Style and Shine Foaming Mousse. The bottle is not very clear right now, sorry about that. And I'm also going to be using these perm rod sets, the orange and the tan one, but I'm also going to use the purple one. I start out by just pumping a little bit on my hands and I apply it to the section. I try not to do super big sections, so I do somewhat small sections because it always comes out better that way and it dries quicker. And then when I get to the end of each section, I apply a little bit more mousse because the ends are the most important part of most styles, especially a perm rod set. If the ends are not right, then most of the time that style is gonna flop and your girl does not have time for it. I'm grabbing my comb so that I can make sure that every section is completely detangled, and I'm starting with the orange perm rod because I like to use the bigger perm rods in the back. That's just my preference. And as I go up to the top, then I use smaller perm rods. It just creates layers. But anyway, I am wrapping the end of this section around the perm rod, and it's gonna get in the frame soon. And then I'm just making sure it's super smooth at the end. I roll it up just a tiny bit, and then I start wrapping the hair in this motion. I don't know how to verbally explain it, but this is the motion that I wind my hair up the rod. And then once I get to the top, I am going to just keep wrapping until it's tight. And then I'm grabbing the clip at the end and just securing it in place. I'm going to repeat this several times so that you can get the idea of what I'm doing. If you're not familiar with doing perm rod sets, I'm applying the mousse to my hair, like I said, taking the end of my hair, making sure it's smooth around the perm rod. Once it's smooth, then I am winding up my hair to the rod in this motion that I said I don't know how to explain, but I feel like with you seeing it, you can obviously see what I'm doing. The best way to secure the perm rod is to take the clip at the end and make sure that the elastic is going over the top. If you put it at the bottom, then it's not going to secure close to the root of your hair. But once you put it over the top, it secures it almost against your scalp. Now that I've explained this 2 times, I'm going to go ahead and just repeat it a few more times. That way you can just get used to watching me do this process to my hair, but I'm not going to verbally talk through it anymore. I'm just going to try to give you better visuals of what I'm doing. That way you can get a better understanding of the process that I'm using to do this style. And I also want to just note that even though I'm so used to doing my own hair, sometimes I still do struggle to secure the clip in place. Sometimes I do have to redo winding my hair up the rod, like it happens. So, if that happens to you, then, dust yourself off and try again, baby. Practice makes perfect. And like I said, even with me doing my hair for a long time, I still have to redo some parts. So don't be discouraged if you are ever having a hard time doing this. Just keep practicing and hopefully you'll get it. If you have shorter hair, I would recommend using smaller perm rods. Like these purple ones are pretty good for shorter hair. Or if your hair is, really short, then I think that there are even some smaller ones that you can use. So you can just use your judgment based off the length of your hair. I think the longer your hair is, the wider your perm rod should be. And then the shorter it is, obviously, the slimmer they should be. Okay, y'all, so I probably should not have put as much foam near the root of my hair because I feel like it's a little bit puffy. I already know I pick out the roots anyway, so it's probably not going to bother me that much, but I wish I didn't. Anyway, here is what all of my hair looks like. You can see the orange is in the back, the tan is in the middle, and then the purple is in the front. I'm going to go to sleep with this with my bonnet on, and I'm going to show you guys what it looks like tomorrow. And for the record, I did not sit under the dryer. Was I nervous? Absolutely. I was like, this hair better dry because I have places to go and things to do. But thankfully, it's seeming like it's dry the next day. So I'm going to do the takedown. So for the takedown, I just unclip that hook and then I wind my hair down in the opposite direction in which I rolled it up. Get into the bounce though. Get into the shine. I am here for the results, okay? Here for it. Another thing that I do is I like to put like some oil on my hands. This time I just added some Jamaican black castor oil to my hands just to add some shine and to reduce frizzing while I'm taking it down. And I'm just going to keep continuing these steps until I have all the rods out my hair. And throughout the process, I just keep applying a little bit of the oil at a time throughout. So I got all the perm rods out and the shine is where it's supposed to be, okay? Also, the hair is completely dry, so I'm here for that because like I said, I was so nervous. Like with my low porosity hair, my hair takes so long to dry sometimes, so your girl be nervous, okay? And she's just really excited. So now I'm about to separate my hair and I try to separate it in places that it naturally separates. That's not always possible. If you pull on your hair just a little bit like I'm doing right now, sometimes it does create that natural separation for you, but if it doesn't, then it just doesn't, and I just go ahead and separate it in the way that I can. As I'm separating each section, I also like to just wrap the hair around my finger in order to just get the curl to be formed into one, I guess, and like not be super frizzy. It just keeps the curls more defined and everything like that. You can't see it in these clips, but I'm using a purple clip to hold my hair up as I'm separating it. That way I can keep it out the way. You should be able to see it in a few seconds. But I just like to keep all the hair out of the way so I can focus on each section at a time and make sure that everything gets separated, okay? Because I like big hair. That's just my preference. And that tends to work for me. Are we feeling the curls right now? Because I am feeling the curls. I have not done a perm rod set in over a year and I'm wondering why. Like, I need to get back on my stuff. But anyway, I like to take a comb and I like to just pick out the roots to make my hair even bigger, like appear more full. And yeah, that's really it. To be honest, we are done. Let me know what you think about the results of my hair in the comments of this video. And also don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all next time. Did I say don't forget to subscribe? Oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. See y'all. Bye.